Go ahead. Now we're pulling out. Can you see it? Or is it
Yeah.
too much of a glare for me?
You want to hold it?
Yeah, hold on 1 second, Thomas. There we go, that's better.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Got it.
Do you see, if you see any holes, let me know, all right? He's saying the other company said that they saw holes in the pipe.
Yeah, keep my eye out.
So with him looking on that end and me looking on this end, you got 2 eyes on it. Oh, well, and with you 3. Did they tell you exactly the location where the holes were at?
No, they tried to show me on the screen, just like, but they didn't have what you have.
Oh, they took like a screenshot?
Well, they tried to point it out to me, but to be honest with you, I couldn't.
You couldn't tell, could you?
I couldn't tell.
That's one reason why we use some wipes to clean the lens, so you get a nice clean picture. Here. So were you having stoppages and then they unclogged it and they ran the camera, then they said, hey, you have holes in your pipe, so you need to line it? Is that how it all went down?
Yeah, I got a teenage granddaughter living with us, and she uses enough toilet paper to plug anything. So
Yeah, stop right there.
Stopping.
So you see all this here?
yeah.
What I'm seeing is a lot more buildup. I'm not really seeing any holes anywhere. I'm just seeing a lot of buildup, and that's, and again, you'll never get rid of 100%, but when you descale cast iron, you can get up to, you can probably get up to 60 to 80, sometimes even 90% of the original pipe size, and if you're really lucky, you get up to like 95%.
Wow.
And wherever you can't fully say get rid of, there'll be some bumps and some little hurdles, but for the majority, it'll be as smooth as it can be.
Okay.
Because you're not just descaling, you're kind of smoothing out areas. Keep going.
Got it.
So stop it there.
Stopping.
Go back in slowly, if you can. Right there.
Right there.
So you see this right here?
Yeah.
See how that looks like a hole?
Yeah.
To me, what I'm actually seeing is a whole bunch of buildup, and some of the buildup being gone right there, right? So it gives the illusion of a what? Remember I told you normally when you have holes and big holes, you have, first of all, the pipe's in the ground, 2 to 4 feet deep. So when the pipe breaks and you no longer have that support of the pipe, the rocks and the sand and the dirt start falling in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not seeing that so far. I'm just seeing a lot of build-up and a lot of high and low valleys, almost like a topography on a map. Yeah, high and lows, right? The lows are not they're not so much indication of a hole or it's just build-up.
Just the build-up. Just the build-up.
Keep going.
Got it.
Now, during the descaling process, it may expose roots, a crack, not so much of a hole, or there could be a hole underneath the buildup, right? It's like getting your teeth cleaned, all the plaque out. You might end up having a cavity.
Yeah.
That you need a bridge, and the way they bridges is how we line it.
Okay.
So, and the reality is we hardly ever have to do like a 30-foot liner.
Okay.
I said the most I've ever had to do is 2 15-footers to do a 30-footer. I would say 90% of my stuff is 2-footers.
Really?
Every now and then I'll do a 4-footer, but
Really? Huh.
but I mean 90% are all 2-footers.
Wow.
So I'm in the business to get repeat business for you, for your friends and your neighbors and your neighbors and your neighbors for other neighbors.
Yeah.
And
You
so
got the right neighborhood.
Thomas, out of curiosity, you seen anything up there?
Nothing. I've been seeing a bunch of buildup, and that's about it. And I saw what you were talking about with the hole, what looked like a hole on the side, but to me it just looked like buildup was not as much there. But that's all I've seen is just a huge amount of buildup on the sides, and at some points it's flat in the middle, or there's that little gap in the middle.
So I think what we would need to do, we'll pull it out right now, but what I think what we need to do, Thomas, is get a flush a string down with the flush a string, or use the camera, pull the camera out or the string, tie it to the jetter, pull the jetter back, right, and use the warthog to get as much of the main big stuff out as possible. Set up a containment down here so that we can catch all of that debris. Does that make sense? Use our vacuum to suck it up. So all that cast iron doesn't go down into the city, but we suck it up. Then once we have that done, we'll run our shaft down there. And I think in this case we don't need to use the max mailer. We could probably just use like the drill. You know what I'm saying? The drill on the flex shaft. We're running the chain knockers down there, clean it up a few times, rejet it, re-video it. If we need to go over it again with the knockers or the wheel, we can. But I think that's going to be the best bet. What do you think?
I think that works. As long as we use that flat rope, we can tie that to the camera, and that would be perfect around the jetter, and then we could pull it in.
All right.
And I haven't noticed anything because up here it's 3 inches. And it.
You know what we can do down here? Since we know where the opening is, we can take a measurement.
Yeah.
If that's also 3 inches, then we know it's a 3-inch pipe.
That's what I was saying because I haven't seen anything, but I wanted to mention it.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Why am I thinking about a damn coffee now? Oh yeah. Oh, because we got we bought those bagels over there, right, at that place.
Yeah.
And stop right there. See the walls right here?
Yeah.
So what happened is all this buildup is here on the sides. So when the papers come, the papers they're just catching on. And over here, when we first ran the camera this way, the pipe, instead of being round on the bottom, it's flat. So as water's flowing, you have more surface area.
Okay.
More surface area means more resistance.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
More resistance means the potential to clog up toilet paper, wipes, which should never be going down there.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing is what I'm thinking is I don't see any, because normally when there's holes, I'll show you a picture of holes right now. Keep going.
Got it.
Just standing water, and hold on real quick.
Holding on.
And sometimes what happens is once we kind of descale and we get a lot of that buildup out, a lot of standing water will either get less or won't be standing anymore.
Really?
Because what's happening is the buildup is creating a flat line.
So it's
So if you get a good majority of it out, a lot of times
just flows right.
flows right out.
Oh, wow.
Keep going. So there's a tine right here. The tine right here. That's about 28 feet. So he's about 15, so about 15 feet from where he's at. So there's a tine. So this might be like the kitchen or something tied in.
Coming in.
Keep going. Huh?
What number does it say on there?
28 feet?
Oh, I thought you said 15.
No. I'm thinking, 28 minus, that's about a 15-foot drop,
Yeah,
right?
I get you. Got it.
So what is that?
I mean, going down, that would make sense around 15, 18 feet.
So if that's the case, cool. Keep coming out. Where did they jet from?
From here. We got a whole lot of black sludge coming up in the bathtubs and
Because they were jetting
Yeah.
forward.
yeah.
We would do the same thing, but we're pulling this way. Trying to jetter here, we're pulling everything out, so most of the time you end up sucking.
Ah.
And if you don't know what you're doing, you get, jetter stuck in there. There's a customer that emailed me and I told her, you know what? Someone else jetted their sewer line, broke their sewer line, cut their hose, left, and now telling the customer they have to get it dug up.
Seriously.
It's like 16 feet deep in the city street. Then I told her, well, we don't have the license to dig out in the street. You need to get a Class A general contractor, an engineering contractor. And they charge like $40K, so they're all freaking out.
Oh wow.
Because, plumbers, we can do so much work, but in some areas we can't go without authorization.
Yeah.
Like that, the guy that broke the city line. So 13 feet. What's 13? What's 13 minus 28?
That would be 15.
Yeah, so around 15 feet from the bottom there is where the tine is. So there's probably the kitchen line tying in or something nearby. Keep going. Then once you have it all the way out, don't turn off the camera. We're gonna video down here out to the city.
Got it.
You got some plastic in there. You got some copper. Little mixture of different materials. Not a big deal.
When you scale it, is it like a rotor or something that just goes in and
We have a jet head that spins, and then after that we run these chains that spin.
oh,
And I'll show you one of them right now. You want to show everything around you real quick, nice and slow?
Just cleaning up the camera.
Cool.
There's the camera over there.
So you can see we're doing this in real time. That's good there, Thomas.
That's good. Alright. Pulling it back to bring it down.
Got it. A little bit slower. There you go. No issues so far?
Nothing. And everything looks good. I don't see any pixelations on the iPad.
Nice. Go back in. Slowly. Slowly. That's just build up there, huh?
Yeah, the one on the left?
On the right side. It's just holding water.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. A little bit slower than that. There you go.
patio right over there. There's solar panels,
Plus for the trees,
chimney, and the trees to the right.